When Africans come to America, they're busting their behinds to get degrees, become doctors, lawyers, and stuff like that. So when Africans look at African Americans, they're like, these people have credit cards. We don't even have credit cards. These people are not even working, and we come here and we busting our asses. Now we're doing this. We're now six figures, and these people have all these years to become all these great. You guys don't know. When Africans come to America, they're Africa. Are you from?
I'm from America. That's what we're saying. Just like a Jamaica, just like hold on. Just like somebody from Jamaica, they're not going to say what country in Africa they're from. Somebody in Haiti is not going to say what country from. They're going to say they're Haitian.
Because they were closer from, what is it called, the triangular slave
but
trade.
But then when you ask them that question, they're not going to have a definitive answer.
That's because they're already in their own community of Caribbeans, the Haitians, Jamaicans. They're all like in one bowl. Just as
but Black Americans are in their own bowl as well.
The reason why I asked that, that's why Africans feel that way, because they feel like because you don't know where you come from, which is not by fault by Africans.
We know where we come from. We come from America, just like Jamaicans come from Jamaica. Like, what is the difference?
I think it's just more relatable from an African to see another African and be like, oh, where you come from? Oh, I'm from Ghana. I'm from this place. And they know so much about their culture because they do this, and this. So I feel like that's why they feel like you know so much about your culture in Africa. So that's why they're like, well, Americans, Africa, are you from? Don't know, because honestly, you guys don't know. When Africans come to America, they're busting their behinds to get degrees, become doctors, lawyers, and stuff like that. So when Africans look at African Americans, they're like, these people have credit cards. We don't even have credit cards. These people are not even working, and we come here and we busting our asses. Now we're doing this. We're now six figures, and these people have all these years to become all these great jobs and careers, and they're not doing anything. I'm just saying this is what they're saying. This is the conversation. It's like, y'all have all this time to get free money, free loans, and we don't get that back at home.
Yeah, but y'all get that when y'all come here, though.
Exactly, and guess what? We're right here, and y'all are still here.
There's a lot of grants and loans and different situations.
People from here is not getting them loans that y'all come here and get them.
You said what you just said?
No, I said there's a lot of.
That's the point that they're proving. The people here are not even getting it. So it's like, what are y'all doing?
I'm saying the black people here are not getting them same opportunities that y'all come from y'all Africa and coming here and get.
We don't know, because honestly, you guys don't. We're considering not just Africans, everybody, all the other countries are considering y'all as being lazy, because it's like, why aren't y'all getting these? Like, why y'all not busting y'all asses? Y'all should be better than the Chinese. Y'all Americans. Y'all should be better than America. Y'all should be better than Chinese people who coming over here.
But
my question is, what are the opportunities that you think that we have over
that's different, right?
The grants, the loans, the scholarships and stuff.
We're getting more than you.
I don't understand what. No, I've never heard of anything.
Are y'all seeing what's going on with the immigrants right now and how the benefits that they're
getting? Considering not just Africans, everybody, all the other countries are considering y'all as being lazy, because it's like, why aren't y'all getting these? Like, why y'all not busting y'all asses? Y'all should be better than the Chinese. Y'all Americans. Y'all should be better than America. Y'all should be better than Chinese people who come.
Why aren't we getting the loans? Who gives the loans? It's the first. Black people don't give the loans, so they come from our colonizers. So we don't get them because they're not given.
It's a good rehearsal.
Good rehearsal. So, I mean, it's just...
It's on now?
Unfortunately...
Wait a minute, is the recording on now?
Yes!
I'm just making sure. I just want to know, because I want to know what we're doing. That's all.
So, I want to simplify a lot of things for individuals, because sometimes we like to get caught up in semantics. And it's not that hard to figure out. And I just need everybody to understand. All minorities. If you are out with your family and you have a group of people say, oh, don't go that way. You can't get in the water. I seen a shark. No, you can't get in the water. What would you do?
Crocodile, alligator, whatever the fuck.
You're not getting in the water because several people have told you that there's a shark there. But I don't understand when it comes to other minorities who are also oppressed in their countries and also experience colonialism.
Some of them. Because especially if they come from
all
Africa.
Minorities experience colonialism.
Yes, but most Africans that come from Africa to come to America, the one discrepancy is that they're all poor and coming from mud huts. Let me just say this. Most of them come from very rich, privileged areas from where they come to America.
So you have money.
You have money. You have capital. And your family doesn't do shit for your community, doesn't do shit for anybody else but yourselves.
So back to the explanation. So I don't understand it when you have a community of blacks telling you this is how it is, that you are not believing them. That you are saying, oh no, this is not it. This is not it. No, it can't be. What are you talking about?
And not knowing any African Americans.
You have to understand.
And they say this not knowing any African Americans.
Because when you come over here, you're already told not to socialize with us.
Y'all befriend white people. So every single time you come over here, most of you befriend white people.
And I'm gonna let you know. And I'm gonna let you know how fake. So first of all, y'all, when y'all come over here, y'all told not to socialize with us. And I'm going to let you know how fake and phony white people are. Is when they notice that you're not black and you're actually African, they treat you a certain way, a little different. And that's division. That's to create. You have no idea how strategic they have moved, because you're not born and raised here. You have not been bred in America. So you can't fathom how far and deep and back this goes. And they'll sit there and tell you, I like you. You work. They don't work. Ask the Hispanics what they told them. Same thing. And what they doing to them. But they don't work. They don't work. And all Hispanics think, well, I don't know why you deporting me because the niggas don't work. Yeah. I want to let Africans know, and please understand this one thing. If you come over here with that type of attitude, you're feeding into our oppression and colonialism, and you're just once again still being played, used, manipulated. And you're not using your mind, and the whiteys got you again. Don't think you have came over here and you are providing to your people escaping oppression and because what you are doing, you're contributing to it. You're a tool. I'ma be very frank and plain. You are representing the same qualities of the blacks, Africans, that watch the blacks go on the ship. How does that feel? You are contributing that same attitude.
Talking about their ancestors that sold us?
Yeah.
The ancestors, your ancestors.
Most
of your ancestors, if you're still in Africa, you stayed in Africa. You were born in Africa. Okay? You are a descendant of ones that sold us.
And guess what, babe? You're still...
Take responsibility for that.
You're still... And I think that's also the hard question. People don't understand. Blacks are kept down because nobody wants to recognize the truth. They don't want to see the truth. So they want to point blame on it. Oh, it's you. Because rationalization and realizing exactly how they contribute to our oppression is not something that we can take. Africans that are still in Africa, y'all sold us. And y'all can't see us because you can't look the motherfucking ones that you sold into slavery in the eyes and watch progress. So you once again keep us down.
All the time.
As everybody else. As the world turned their eyes while we were bred like cattle and raped into oblivion. And it's so hard for people to look and listen to black people because you really got to dig deep into the reality of what happened and how everybody contributed to that.
Yep.
It's a hard pill to swallow. So instead of swallowing
y'all
it,
sold Kunta Kinte into slavery.
it's a hard pill to swallow because we have to look internally.
You all got Nelson Mandela locked up for many years.
Baby.
You all have done so many harmful things to your own people.
And then you come over to...
For trusting the white man.
Yeah, and then you come to America and see what we have built and what we have done and said, this is not good enough. I can do better. Did you hear how that sound?
And we're not even trying to be dickheads.
I have to break it down to simple.
You think you could do better? You think you could come? You think you could be plucked out of Africa, come here, be plucked in America at the time or whatever, and you think you can sit there and emulate the same success that you have here today? I just lit this.
I want to let you know, since we got to break it down, we all know a lot of your parents come here as immigrants. Your mom is working hard, braiding hair. Your dad, an under table janitor, and it's a reason why I'm saying. Both of those live in America but are non-taxed.
Yep.
Braiders don't pay no taxes, sweetie. Your dad as a janitor don't pay no taxes. Yeah, you have to live and survive and eat like everybody else, but your income is not initially taxed off the rip. Well, guess whose is? Us. Including we have to do the same thing y'all have to do.
Yep.
You can sit there and put your kids through school because all your income goes to your family when all ours go to them. But you don't understand that because you don't know understand how things are set up.
You all want...
A lot of your parents don't have the right to vote, which contributing to y'all education, y'all do. But that is the reason. And you don't understand that.
Yep. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it at all. And the thing is, it's not that they don't get
all
it.
Immigrants.
They don't
even Mexicans. I'm sorry, boo. You can take your little landscaping check, because clearly a lot of y'all were illegal. You can take your landscaping check and contribute it to your full household, your whole check. You have to pay for food and taxes, which we do. Living, which we do. Yep. But that initial pay is not taxed.
All black people pay taxes.
All your money go to you, boo. That is the first thing you need to understand when you come here that you don't realize. You can pay taxes. Y'all are illegal. Don't sit there and say, I paid tax. No, you don't even submit the forms to. So that's number one of an advantage you have when you initially get here. As LW stated from the rip, a lot of you don't come over here complete dirt poor. Your families have money to send you over here.
More than 80% of you.
So that means you're also...
And I'm saying that from a person... I'm saying that as a growing up as a privileged black person. I grew up in the era
we both have
when black
are privileged.
Yes, privileged. So when black Americans, only 10%. I grew up 10. Remember that?
Yeah.
10% of us were out of poverty.
Listen, I know.
10%.
I was the first.
That's how I grew up.
I'm 40 and I was the first black family on my block.
That's exactly how I grew up.
So that means that most of my relatives could not live where I live and not have the same opportunity
there
to go to those stores.
There was only one other, the only reason I'll say African family, I say African because they were Egyptian.
Yeah. So y'all come over here with a little bit of capital. Now what you can do with that capital as an African, right? You can go to that bank and get a loan. Well, guess what? Loan system is not set up for African Americans, blacks, the same way. No matter what, we have to show a capital of $100,000. $500,000 to even get certain loans. Loans are restricted. It was written in the policy for us not to have. So it's easy for you to come over here with a little bit of capital and get that loan that we're not able to get. You say we live off of welfare and food stamps. That is not the case, because if you did your research, most blacks do not get welfare. There's a system set up to disqualify us immediately. And a lot of us chose not to because it suppressed us more. So most people that are receiving those benefits are whites. So we're taking our hard-earned cash and supporting our families with it.
Yeah.
No loans, no capital, no assistance.
Whatever money that we have at that moment that we're going to sit there and do something with, we put towards.
Now, we're going to continue to break this down. You say why we don't have more doctors and lawyers. We have plenty of doctors and lawyers. That's propaganda. But I'm going to also explain in reference to the ratio. The United States lines and zones were divided. It was divided by racism. So that means that most black communities did not receive funding, schools, or anything of that nature. And the schools that we created, they were not recognized by higher education colleges as acceptable diplomas. So, in order for you to become a doctor, you have to go to college for 8 years. In order for you to get to college, you got to go to a school that is accepted by these colleges. It automatically knocks a lot of blacks out because they don't have access to the school. And you want to know why they don't have access to the school? I'm going to let you know this. Why? You want to sit there and say, well, why can't black people send y'all kids to these schools? Because it's zoning laws. It goes by your zip code. What school your kid can go to. A lot of Africans may come over here and they won't live in our communities, get a little room in their community. Y'all already in the zip code. We don't have that option. We have to use fake zip codes to do that. Do you know how many blacks can do that? Because if all of us could do it, don't you think we would do it?
The things we do to get ahead. It's the things we do to get ahead.
Everything is a block
and for our future generations.
Everything is a block and a barrier for us to have to overcome, and the only ones that do is the token niggas they allow. Yes, we have doctors, lawyers, athletes, all that, and every last one of them are the token niggas they allow. And I'm going to explain it even further, because when Colin Kaepernick and any other athlete or professional expressed their support for African Americans, what were they? Shunned. So as long as you abide by our rules, have the wife that we see fit.
And talk about the fact that he's biracial. Talk about that, because it's just like he is biracial.
Yeah.
And and he took a nothing but a pro-black stance.
Yes.
And even with him being half white.
Yes.
That should tell you enough.
So, as long as
NFL again.
As long as you be the token nigga, you can have this. And the reason why there's a token nigga is because we don't need the blacks really uprising. Because as long as they at least see one nigga making it, they think they can make it. But that is, once again, propaganda. And once them niggas make it, they love their position so much that they don't care about doing for us, and they don't want to leave it.
They don't want to do nothing. No, I don't.
Now, so Africans, you have to understand, when you come over here spewing that propaganda, you are a part of our oppression.
You're just helping white supremacy.
And you're still colonized.
You're just
now, what I am telling to you is proposing.
That's all you're helping. Nothing
That
more, nothing less.
we are the smartest. we do have culture. Our culture is influenced across the world, including Africa. Okay? And once you realize that and understand the power that we possess, even during oppression, and what we can contribute to one another, can we really strive and really oversee depression? But as long as you contribute, I'm sorry, my brothers and sisters, you the same one that sold me into slavery, and you continue to do it while you in my country. Hard truth. You want to say we're lazy? Border education is lazy. The right to vote is lazy. Civil rights is lazy. Harlem Renaissance is lazy. Traffic light is lazy. Automobile is lazy. Light bulb is lazy. Tulsa is lazy.
Rosewood is lazy.
The thing about you don't know is, unfortunately, when you come over here and when you go to any place, you need to do your research on the people, and you have to understand that our books are made to leave us out. We made America. We invented every damn thing. Everything. Basketball, everything. Football, everything. This is not laziness. We understand our worth. Start to understand yours.
Yep. Start to understand your worth. The reason you all feel the way you feel is because
we have stopped doing because we understand our worth.
Racism doesn't affect you the same way that it does us, because most of you, who, especially if you come from Africa, you come from a homogenous nation.
You also are not living with your oppressor. You're living with other like minds. And that's also, a lot of you immigrants, y'all are escaping oppression. Guess what, boo? Blacks that can't escape. We're not escaping oppression.
The only thing they're escaping, honestly, is they're escaping a quality of life because of the simple fact that Africa, I'm like, I don't even like Donald Trump, but shithole countries, sorry, he about on it. He about on it.
And if you want to bring in other minorities, I'm going to let you know.
Shithole countries.
Jews, Irish, Asians, all got stipends to come over here. So they had something to build on. You want to know why we're still playing victim with the quotation mark? Because guess what? We never got our stipends.
We never got our 40 acres on a mule.
We never got our stipends. We never got what we were owed.
We got our 40 acres on a mule. It'd be a
we can move on when we receive what we're owed. And that's what y'all don't understand.
Yep.
Every last one of them was able to escape their oppressors and have not gotten what we have owed. And still to this day, we're not even acknowledged for everything we have contributed to this country.
Yeah, it's never acknowledged.
And you want to sit there and say, it doesn't exist. Oppression doesn't exist. I don't see racism.
Of course not. You don't see it because you grew up in a homogenous nation.
I'm going to let you know.
You grew up around your peers.
I know a lot of you probably can't vote, but did y'all just witness the last election?
And most of you probably voted for Trump anyway.
I mean, and what they're now doing in 2025, still showing racism, and we now have white-only communities. But we're still playing victims. Please, y'all, it's common sense. Use it. Open your eyes.
Not even open your eyes. Do research.
And
don't open your mouth unless you do research. If you're a non-American black person, do your research before you sit here and start
even blacks need to research, because there's a lot of things that we don't know.
Yes. It's all of us. It's imperative of us as the black community.
As long as we live in America with our colonizers, blacks will never be able to efficiently progress. And I'm going to let you know also, since you don't know much about our histories, there's so many communities that we have built that have strived together with culture that they have diminished. And that's why you don't see that. And now, destroy. And now you see gentrification of the communities that we build because they say it's not fit to their standards.
Central Park in New York was a whole thriving black community.
And they turned it into a fucking park. A park. A park that you in New York can easily breathe through on the bodies of blacks.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Turned us into lakes. Didn't even use the land. Just didn't want us in it.
Just for them.
You come from a continent that are pushing the colonizers out for this exact reason, but you can't understand why we can't progress. Do we not live with colonizers? I mean, are y'all really thinking? Y'all not. You know why? Because guess who you taught by? The colonizer.
That part. That part. Africans.
Accept that truth.
Champion white, or it was like white superiority and white supremacy over everything that we do as black Americans. You all do not see value into what we do.
So you're taught by the colonizer, and you would really expect them to tell you the truth? You not from Africa?
No. They only see, it's like they only see like whatever it is.
We as blacks are telling you what it is. All you have to do is listen to us.